Hey yo, what's up my beloved champions fam? It's the bad guy of WWE champion Zeke 4-0 back with a brand new video, and we are here today to fulfill and complete the sweep of the Summer of Darkness Extreme Rules Tour. Now, as you can see, we were able to take care of business when it came to the part one run of these tours. But lo and behold, look what we got here. We got some hell mode matches to clear when it comes to part two. So we're going to go ahead and hop on in. You know how we do it here. When it comes to normal and hard mode gameplay, it's autoplay all day. But when it comes to hell mode, we lock and load and smash gems. So let's go ahead and get right into it. For the X-Break Gems part two, we need a legend in order to get those extra goodies. And not just any old legend. We need a legend that is able to make and break X-Break gems. Hence the gem rules here. And what better way to cover this and get some first time gameplay on the channel with none other than Legend Powerhouse Rockin' Reigns, Roman Reigns. As you all know, when it came to that 6-star Spangled Banner loot, I was able to pick up a certain particular skill plate that helps this guy cycle left and right, and he just so happens to cover the contest superstar requirements. So we're just going to show you what we're dealing with, show you the entourage and what the move is. First and foremost, before we deal any real crazy insane in the membrane damage, we have the blue move. The blue move is going to cycle like it's nothing because it is the leaping clothesline. Deal damage and increase your rib move damage by 100% for one turn. One turn is all you need. Following that, we're going to hit the shoulder block. The shoulder block is going to deal damage, and it's going to allow us to choose a 5x1 area to make into pyro gems, which will modify all gems above it into X-Break gems when broken by you. So there comes the X-Breaks. But here's the piece to resistance. We have the Samoan Splash, dealing damage and allowing us to choose another 5x1 area to swap into red gems. So with this skill plate that we got, let me not get ahead of myself, but you're going to see the shenanigans that we're going to be able to partake in. Hopefully this is a short, sweet, and brief video. So let me get right to the entourage. We got my boy Batista. Red moves that deal damage will deal 50% more damage, and red moves start with 1 more MP. Following that, we got my boy Judgment Day, Finn Balor. Red moves deal damage will deal 100% more damage, and red moves will start off with 2 more MP. Following that, although they're pretty low right now compared to what they can be at, they are future talent up prospects. Best believe that. We have Tech Karrion Kross and Trickster Snoop Dogg. OG Snoop Dogg, holla. This is what we got. Cross is going to be allowing red gems to do 5% more damage, and red moves will deal 5 more damage. At maxed out, it's 30% for each, I believe. 30% red gem and 30% red move. And finally, for Snoop Dogg, red moves that deal damage will deal 15%. I believe he gets up to either 30 or 40%. So as you can see, we're focusing on the red move damage. And when we add this plate is doing 50% more move damage, and we got double takedown 2s on him. So with the double takedown 2s, we're able to get 80% more move damage alongside the 50% that the strap's given. But then we have this lovely plate right here, Eternal Vigilance. Whenever you break 3 or more red gems, gain 3 MP. Now, with that move that we got going on here, it is a 2 MP-er. So, literally, make that 5 match, and we are going to keep on cycling, and we're able to stack. It's basically allowing us to get off a similar thing to the Sheik plate. With the green move stack, we're able to basically stack red move damage. So we're going to hop on in and knock out his predecessor, his father's partner in crime, rest in paradise, Sika. We're going to take down Alpha right here. So Rockin' Roman, I know, I get it. A lot of people are like gem damage, gem damage. But look, Rockin' Roman can get busy because you already saw the stats for his red moves. Now we're going to go ahead and look at him before we even get this right out of the gate. So first off, you look at the normal damage. You got the shoulder block. The shoulder block's going to be doing 4.130,000. That's basically what's going on. 4,130,000 with that one. And then we have the Samoan Splash. That's going to be 3 million, right? Nope. We're going to go ahead and hit the leaping clothesline right out of the bat. Doesn't even show the animation, and we've gone up to 8.26 mil. So we're going to put down these pyro gems. We're going to put them right here. Boom. And then we're going to hit the Samoan Splash. Now, this could go a lot of ways because with the damage alone, if there was enough health there, we could possibly go ahead. If the bar doesn't get too fidgety and we find the proper five match, we would be able to cycle again, get the Eternal Vigilance to go off, and we will be able to stack the damage even more. But we will see how things go here, because either it's going to cause a wild card and everything's going to explode, or it triggers the early pen. But as you saw, the tick, as soon as we matched that 5x1 area, we were able to get the blue back, meaning we will be able to stack that even further. Maybe in the final match, I can show you some shenanigans, show you what we get into. Now, this one's going to be good because that requirement for this one, for the Contest Superstar, is, of course, Legends. The following for the Immobile Gems 2, that is going to be Strikers. And the last one, the final one for the Extreme Rules Triple Threat, we need Great Muta, and unfortunately, I do not have him yet. But it is all good, no worries. Now, this is one that's going to be entertaining because now it's a 6-star gold against a 6-star gold. We are going to be able to cycle. We are going to be able to hit heavy. We are going to be able to pull off some shenanigans against Shinsuke Nakamura, King of Pop Style. And this is going to be pretty cool. So we already seen what the other ones do. I like when these moves go like that. Like, literally, they don't even show the leaping clothesline. It just gets right to the point. It's like, look, just go ahead, buff that damage. So now we're going to hit that. Then we're going to go up here. Now, you could match it, make the X breaks and keep it going. Or you can try to go for another 5 match, set everything up. Boom. So moves are still up, 8 mil, 7 mil, but we're going to hit it again. Boom. Red moves go up once more. So now we're at 12 mil. We're at 10 mil. So we're going to rock and roll. We'll hit it one more time. Now, there's a lot of things that could go down with this. Either we can go and try to cycle again and hope and pray it doesn't move, it doesn't break, or we could go and try to go get everything sorted out. Now, that one forced it, but we're going to be fine because we got the character that's going to get the requirement if we needed to. And it's just that easy. Literally, the five match will continue to cycle Vigilance. Depending on where your pin bar is, you're going to be able to work it. Now, let's say there's a crazy cascade that happens with your opponent. Well, that's more space to keep on cycling and stacking damage. So, is he a little tedious? Yes, he is. But will he hit? Can he take out 6-star golds? Yes, he can. So it's one of those things. It depends on your preference of how you like to run your characters. But as you can see, Rockin' Roman is a very solid option. But the caveat is you definitely need either the NWO plate, but I prefer the Eternal Vigilance because that's for the sake of cycling. It's quick. And his animations aren't that long, so you're going to be able to get in and get out. So that's hell mode taken care of right there for X break gems. And you can see we could have blown up the board, we could have kept hitting them and bringing them down with the damage there. Now this one is for the immobile gems, and this one is simple. We're going to use a striker. Could be any striker. Now, y'all know me. When it comes to this game, I always use my boy, The Rock. Give it up for The Rock. But I have 2 other 6-star gold options, and I'm going to showcase my boy right here because it's me. It's me, DDP. We got this boy rocking and rolling. We got real blessed. Although we got shafted, I'm going to show you some real goods that we got popping off here. Now, this is the moveset that I'm using. I like DDP because he's a guy that's versatile. I can run the red and black. I can run the triple yellow. But for today, we're going to run this one right here. First and foremost, we got the Diamond Bomb. We're going to deal damage and choose 3 columns to make into Power Gems with the strength of 260,000. Following that, we got the Inverted Atomic Drop. That's going to deal damage and allow us to choose gems to make into Black Gems. Now, this is how this is going to go with this. Simple and easy. I'm going to get a 5 match. I'm going to get a Zawal Cardo. And then I'm also going to set up a 3 match. I do the 5, boom, the Power Gems are going to trigger. I hit the 3 match, boom, it's going to hit it again. It's going to bring down the health, and then you hit the finisher and you put it in a place where hopefully it doesn't connect with some yellows that are on the columns that you have as Power Gems, and you go for the pin. There's multiple ways to go about this. You can hit the finisher with the red. You can have a whole board of reds doing crazy, insane damage. You can run the triple yellow. Whatever your preference is here, we're here to get things done. We're going to get busy with it. So Entourage is easy. We have Shobo Kofi for the 4 yellow move MP, and he just so happens to also generate an additional red gem if that were the situation. We have Striker Undertaker. Power Gems will add 52% more damage on each attack. So each time we make a gem match, more Power Gem damage activated. And he would allow us, if it weren't for the columns, he would allow us to generate more Power Gems. Same thing with Hall of Fame, I believe Hall of Fame Nikki. Hall of Fame Nikki would be allowing us to generate an additional, but we got her on the squad for Power Gems generated will add 25% more damage for each attack. And then last but not least, one of my favorite techs of all time, one of my favorite champions of all time, it's sad that he's gone, Bro. We got RK Bro, Matt Riddle. Moves that generate Black Gems will create 2 more, hence the 9. And Power Gems generated from moves will add 13, I was about to say 30, I wish, 13,000 more damage on each attack. So we don't have Alexa Bliss. We do not have Striker Bliss, who would be amazing here, but we can still make it work. Now, when it comes to the strap, though, the strap is pretty cool because thanks to that Hall of Fame, mishap, we did get blessed with a strap from one of the milestones, and I was able to pull 100% gem damage strap for this guy. So again, with the countdown gems turning into reds, blowing up the board, or even just going ahead and doing the Power Gems and making that area into yellows or anything, he's going to be hitting even harder. So that's the thing that's incredible about that. I do have the Striker Mutant Foley plate. I do have that. I also have the Eye of the Tiger plate. I was thinking about putting it on my Ghostbuster Cena, but then I looked at this and I was like, well, he could go on DDP. It could work there. Then I got This Is My Brutality Rhea Ripley Striker Modern Era, could go on her. There's a lot of good people that the Eye of the Tiger skill plate could go on. Just check out the videos from the boy Sir Zoro for us, the community, and you will see for yourself. So this one is going to be easy. We're going to go ahead, line them up, knock them down. Boom. We can do that. Actually, we're going to put it over here so that way we don't connect with that many yellows when we go to do this. Now, this is another thing right here. Hopefully everything works out because any drops could happen. So we will do a 5 match right there, and then we can set up another situation right here. Hopefully we'll see how things go because there's a lot of stuff that could drop. Boom, we got the connect, then we can hit it again, boom, and Diamond Cutter out of nowhere, RKO out of nowhere, and Alpha's down easily. And then, like, literally clean up shop. If the board's on your side, you can easily take care of everything, and boom, you can do the 3 match, boom, it's over, or you can hit the finisher. It's either or. It's whatever your preference is. So we got that done. Boom, and we're back up against Shinsuke once again. So we're knocking things out. We already took care of the bonus shenanigans when it pertained to knocking out DiBiase's matches, taking care of the hippest cat in the land, Dude Love, or should I say Dude Love. Ow, have mercy. We got that all knocked out on normal mode because I only got a 4-star gold Dude Love. But he gets the job done too. So it's one of those things to consider. I think, honestly, with everything that's going on in the game, honestly, no lie, I think that nearing the end plate would work exceptionally well with Dude Love and his a mobile build. But then again, there's so many other great champions out there that you could put it on. It's like, would you really want to have that such a great plate sitting on someone like that? And when you might as well be seeking or pursuing others. It's up to you. Whatever works for you, whatever your play style is, that is one thing for sure. But we're going to go ahead and do this right here. Now, obviously, depending on how things go, we might end up having a situation here. So obviously he's not cleaning them out right then and there, but hey, give the dude a shot, let him do his thing, and we're going to have some fun. So that's what it's all about. We're going to have some fun here. Now it's our turn again, because he's got that killer reversal move right there. Boom. All right, now this is the part where we could lose some health, because we do not have a mobile gem build for this gentleman right here. But at the end of the day, we'll still be able to take everybody out. There is nothing to worry about. We'll reload. We'll even have even more power gems on the board when it's all said and done. We don't have to really worry about anything. Obviously, in this mode, he isn't going to be able to do much. So this is literally a situation where I could do a lot of things. I can literally just play around with the board. I can keep on cycling so I can get yellows back. It's all about your moves and what you want to do. So boom, boom, put those down. Then I can hit the finisher again. I can get more yellows. Boom. Obviously, this isn't going to affect him right now. So it's always a thing of you want to plan out your moves ahead of time. So that way when it comes back full circle, whether your health gets hit hard or not, you can just do what you need to do. So we got all these power gems down on the board, and we got 2 actions left. So you already know what we're going to do here. Now we're going to align all of this right here. And then I'm going to put one over here. So, boom, that's done. Then I match that. Boom, it failed. But we got so many power gems on the board, it's probably going to be nighty-night. Yes, we're going to sacrifice some, but there's so much here. Let's see what happens. Boom. He'll kick out. But at the same time, we now got 3 turns to play as well. So it's not the end of the world. That's one thing to also look at it. Everyone's setup is different. For me, I'm going to just showcase some characters that I usually don't show you. And that's the plus side about having an amazing and a giant, a huge roster. You got so many people that you could use that you can't beat it. He's going to go ahead and hit the reversal. He's going to plant some more down. Boom. So I love these reversal moves. They can work in your favor. They can work against you. But at the end of the day, we're going to do what we got to do. Now, with all these power gems still on the board, we're still going to be able to do what we need to. And that's going to allow us to kick out. So it is not the end of the world that he's putting on a show. Sometimes you got to look out for a great challenge. Nothing wrong with a challenge. So now we go back in, and it's rinse and repeat. Could take a little longer, but whenever you got feuds and stuff that pop up that allow you to beef up your power gems, this is definitely a guy to have if you have him on your squad. And now it's a whole thing of beat the clock. Beat the clock, because we are on a timetable now. We have a few turns left. So I'm going to put that there because I know that black is going to drop. Boom. All right. Then I connect that. Boom. He's done. Diamond cutter. Knock it out. Air it out. So there we go. 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy. Another one down. Now, the last one, as I mentioned, the triple threat, that one is a mixed match tag. So your best waifu and husbando combo would be the situation. And for the contest superstar, you do need a great Muda. And that obviously some people will have them, some people won't. And that's absolutely fine. That's cool. We don't have Muda. As much as I would love to have Muda, we don't have Muda. But we do have an answer. And you know it's one of my favorite champions. One of the guys that I literally went out of the way, grinded, stayed up all night, invested disposable income to get to where he is. So we're just going to go ahead and pull him out to take care of business. And just so happens, once again, the custody battle for Mommy is still on and going, whether it's Tranquilo or it is somebody else. And this time around, Daddy's coming home. Big Daddy Vader. So this is what we're going to run and gun. No lie, this is going to be easy sweep. We don't even have to worry about anything. For Mommy, I don't even think Mommy has all of her stuff on her. She does not. We have the MPs, but we do not have Memrock, and we do not have Zombie Gunther on her. But this is how I'm running her. This is how I like her. It is cool putting down the countdown gems, then choosing the columns of multiplies, and then decreasing it. One big shebang, boom, it's over. Once we're able to get a skill plate on her, once we get an ultimate strap on her, hopefully 100% gem damage strap, it is over. Call it a day. She's coming out to play. But even still, I'm loving the damage that she's putting up, even without the skill plate. I have no regrets with taking her up, filling in the star and everything. And then, of course, she glitches. It's all good. She had stage fright. She was nervous. My boy Vader time, doing his thing with his entourage. Lay down the area of reinforced gems. Make up 19 of those into multiply gems with the strength of 16. And then swapping an area into red gems. They're not kicking out. They're not getting out. The Bulldog Bracer, 75% more red gem damage. Vader don't play. We're going to cakewalk this, especially with the 100% gem strap on it. And we're just going to roll through it. We don't have Muda, but we are going to get those resources. That's just the way of the game. That's how this cookie's going to crumble right now. So, honestly, that's as metal as it gets. The Mastodon and Heavy Metal Mommy side by side. So in turn one, couple clicks, cool, it's done. It's over. 3 clicks. This is like, look, there could be other great showboats that come out, and I'm going to be grateful for them. But real talk, I'm fine with Vader. Like, depending on how things go, it's between Vader, Rex Regum, William Regal. Those are the guys. Those are the guys that are just beasts. Those are the guys that are beasts. I'm forgetting who the other one is that Merrick's mentioned in one of his gameplay videos when he was talking about Vader. But basically, they're Seth Rollins. Like, those 4 guys are like the top of the showboat class. And there's others. Like, again, look at Finn Balor. Finn Balor is still a viable option. He's still a great choice. But when you got that many people up there, like, and you can change them all out, and of course, certain things they need certain ones. He needs the Vader needs the bracer, of course. Regal, gear, and the pyro plate. I believe even Rex Regum is also the pyro plate. But even still, even without those couple trinkets, there's still monsters on the squad. Like, you should still invest in taking them up if you have them, you know? So it's one of those things, like, if I never pull Seth freaking Rollins, if I never pull Rex Regum, if I don't get the Regal, I'm at peace. I got Vader. And the same thing can be said about any class for either husbandos or waifus. Just be grateful with what you have. And even if you don't have the god tier or goddess tier of that class, that makes it more exciting when you figure out ways to beat them and defeat them. So that's the way you gotta look at it. Either way, half empty, half full. Opportunity's opportunity, because then you can be that person who's like, yeah, I took a B tier and I defeated a S plus tier, and this is how I did it. and you can share that knowledge with people, or they got to learn the hard way. But that's the fun thing about this game. If you don't have something, it pushes you to figure out ways to beat what you don't have, and like makes you value your roster all the more. So one and done, boom, all of them are knocked out. I was busy the other day. I had to take care of a lot of personal tasks, and that's why I missed out on doing the nodes and everything and the runs for Extreme Rules 1. But we came back, we doubled back, we took care of this, got everything cleared out, and we've gotten as much done as we possibly can. And now we gear up, and now we prepare for the Faction Feud weekend to get started and rocking and rolling. So, look, that is the video, y'all. I'm truly grateful that I got to share this and do this with all of you. And always know this. Hey, yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, of my beloved Champions fam. Let me know in the comments below. Who did you use to take care of business, to stand on business, when it came to the Extreme Rules, both on the first batch of tours as well as the second batch? I don't have Acrobat Legend Ultimate Warrior. I do not have Hall of Fame Angle or Hall of Fame Dusty. But I was still able to take care as much as I possibly could, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to have a chance at getting some extra resources, whether it came to shards, solo contest points, getting further ahead in the Madman contest for Ozzy. I'm just grateful. It could have gone a lot worse, but look, let's just chop it up. Who did you use? How far were you able to get? Did you enjoy this second week of midweek contest shenanigans, or did you prefer the first week, depending on how your roster is and what you had to get things done? But with that being said, y'all, I love you all. I respect you all, and I'm praying for you all tenfold. If you enjoyed this video, do yourselves a favor by first and foremost liking and sharing the video with your fellow faction mates, or just people that you want to show, and because they have an interest in the game, let them go take in some knowledge. And most importantly, do yourself a favor, if you really rock with your boy, subscribe to the channel so you receive all future notifications and updates from yours truly, the bad guy WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. Once again, love you, respect you, and praying for you all. Stay tuned, y'all. Another Extreme Rules in the books. Let's gear up for these weekend content shenanigans. Let's let the good times roll tenfold. Got tons of things to do. I am going to be working, so as soon as I get off work, depending on what goes live, I will knock out those Hell Mode runs for you, and we will chop it up. They might be a couple late releases, but you will get those for sure. I'll make sure to stay on top of that, and we'll probably do, we will do a feuding around and finding out episode for this upcoming faction feud, and we'll just play around with things, whether it's going in with a top heavy roster, or going in with something low balling it with a couple of heavy hitters and some fodder. Either way, we'll just show some things, and we'll give you some more advice, and we'll just talk about the game and what's going on. But until next time, y'all, stay tuned.